Hello and welcome back to Mike's Basement. So, today we are going to do something completely new. Well, not completely new, but well, pretty different than what I have usually done when I fly around in Microsoft Flight Sim, and in this case here, once again, in X-Plane 11. I am going to fly preferably all around the world, or at least as much as I can. So the idea is that we're going to take some trips around in Denmark. So today I hope that we can make both a flight from Copenhagen Kastrup, as we're here now, to Billund. Probably it's going to be a lot of people. We have a full plane here, 220 passengers with a lot of kids. Probably they are going to want to visit, Legoland. So that's why we're going to take a short trip from Copenhagen to Billund. And if we can make it today, if there's enough time, let me just turn the volume down about a little bit. That is one of the things I really enjoy about VATSIM, the VATSIM connector, is that you can control everything from here. Everything. So we are right now at Unicom. I managed to take a sneak peek at the Aegis before the tower went off. We had control just a minute ago, and then they left. But I know the drill. We are going to go for 4,000 feet. And then when we are out of the transition, we're going to go for 16,000, flight level 160. And then we are going to go for managed speed all the way, but I haven't put anything into the FMS, so that's why it doesn't work yet. But let's do that. Let's get going while we're waiting for the update here. Let's open the FMS. And let's take a look at the plan. So I did actually save this as a company route, but I think I'm going to program it manually this time because it's very, very, very short, as you can imagine. But again, we're going to use our acronym DIFRIP. So we're going to look in here. They are aligning time 7 minutes, so we have 7 minutes until that. Let's just ask the flight crew. Let me see, begin vocal interaction, open interaction. Let's ask them, what's our boarding status?
Hey, can we get our boarding status? We're still boarding.
29 minutes.
Let us know if you need anything.
That's some time. So let me just show you the flight plan because it's really, really, really short. No tankering. No, of course not. Let's see. And again, I've planned this using... I was going to use these figures at one point, but you already know that from the last time. Let's see. Where is that? Is it up here? It's so short, I can't even see it. Oh, let's see. Maybe it is on page 2. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. So I don't know why I just missed this. It's say EKCH 12. We're not going to take 12. We're going to, well, that's something it has put in. I don't understand that. We're going to go direct to Odin, direct to Luxor, direct. So that's going to be really, really easy to put in. So first of all, let's start by any day. So we are going from Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel to Echo Kilo Bravo India. Our name for this flight is Scandinavian 725. We're not going to be very cost effective, so our cost index is 30. Our flight level is 160. And let's align the ILS. Let's get the wind now. We can it, but I don't think it's really gonna matter much. So that's any day. Let's go to flight plan. So we are going from EKCH. I know right now that we're going to use runway 22 left. we're going to use the Odin 1F departure and then no transition, even though, well, it's a standard departure, so there is a transition. It's called Odin, but nevertheless, I don't know why it won't give me that. Let's go down. Let me see if I can remember how we do it. I think we're going to select the last one. Then we're going to select next waypoint. Oh, next waypoint, that is going to be Loxa. So Lima, Oscar, Kilo, Sierra, Alpha. Yes. And from Loxa, we're going to go... But that's it. And we're going direct to Billund. So that's nothing more. Format error, delete. And Billund, I set it to 09. And since there's no control there, we're just going to accept that. So we're going to go for ILS 9C. And there are no standard arrivals available. There are vias, but I'm not going to do that. Because when we arrive at Odin, we're going to go directly to Billund. Let me just see. Let's just check which direction 09 is. It should be in the right direction. Yeah, we're going to go direct from let me just show you. It's here. Let's get the chart up here now that we are at it. You can see the weather information 150, but it's very little wind. So we're going to go for a airport. In this case, on the airport, we're going to go for to left. So I would surmise something like, let me just get the more detailed one. Taxi routings. We are here. So I would surmise something like Bravo, Victor 1 holding point, and then take off. So it's going to be relatively easy. Let's go for Billund. Yes. And let's get the charts going. I don't think there should be much. Airport. Taxi for code C. Let's check. No, that's really not. That's Apron North and Apron South, and that's it. And I think this is a military something. We're probably going to go for Apron. Going to land here, and then we're going to go via Kilo up here, and then up at the apron here somewhere. Let's get the docking guidance. Check this out. Different ways we can dock. Let's see if we can find parking stands and coordinates. Like 25, I think, should be okay. Terminal 25. If we come from Kilo to November, let's... depending on where people are being, we're going to go for that. No, yeah, let's... No, let me just check the... let me see, EKBI. No, that wasn't definitely not what I wanted. Let's see, there are no arrivals. The approaches, and we're going to go for... Cat 2-3. There's this Adabo thing here. And where did we end? Go back. We ended at Loxa. Let me just get that on the map here. I have my charts over here, so I can also follow them. Yeah, Loxa seems to be pretty okay, so we should be able to capture the ILS at that point. So yeah, I'm not sure about this. Let's take ILS C for 9. No standard arrival. And there is a Dabo. Let's just use that. That was the one I saw out there. I think that's okay. We'll use this via insert. Yeah, there is a planned discontinuity here, but we're going to go direct from there. Let's say if we go direct to, what was it? Adabo? I can't even remember. Adabo, yeah. Direct to ADABO. See if we can that. Yeah, we can. Then Gelba, Oslas, EKBI 09. And we even have alright, that seems like we have everything in place here. I don't want to save it. But that should be it. So that's flight plan. Then secondary flight plan. Copy active. RadNav. We have all of that. Yeah, it seems to be okay. I'm not sure about what it is called. I mean, there's so little space between us and OXC. No, it's called BIL, so it's something else that it's locked on to. But it should change when we get close enough. All right, so that was RadNav, then init B. So let's get the numbers. I'm just going to use let's use the plan as it's meant to be used. So let's find it was top here. Estimated zero fuel weight 73.1. 73.1. And our center of gravity, well, we are going to get that from the TOLIS. 27.6. That's 27.6. Block fuel, I'm pretty sure I used 4, even though the plan says 3.7, so we have a little bit more. Taxi, let's just say 0.3 for taxi. Yeah. Seems okay. Initial fuel prediction and performance. So we're definitely going to take off with flaps 1. Let's take a look what it suggests here. Select 1F. 41. And 149, 149. 149. 149. And 152. 152. Up. Too little. 152. No. That's okay. Transition of 5,000. 152. There. Didn't go far enough with my mouse. Take off, climb, manage, cruise, descend. I'm pretty sure we can safely put these numbers in here. Because there's so little, I mean. So, let's see. QNH 1011. Temperature. Where's that? 12. Wind 120-11. Transition is the same because we're inside Denmark. Let's get the up. does this have? It should have a decision height when we have Cat 3. Decision height 50. Let's use this one here. 100. Going to go full and flap retract 154. Yeah, so let's set our and now you can see it's all it's all managed now because we put in all of this stuff. Approach, go around, so that should be it. Performance. Yep. Now we're just waiting for the passengers to get boarded. I can see that they are boarding and closed door, so I'm going to open it for them. Let's just say we're still missing some cargo, some bags that are still being loaded. Alright, let's see how much time we have left. 13 minutes. Alright, let's see if there are any checklist points we need to go through. Let's see. Where's the checklist? Let's see. Pedestal workflow, MCDM2, we did that. Performance, cockpit preparation. I think before start should be taxi. But apparently it won't let me see it. Oh, there it is, before start. I don't know why it opens too. So, let's see. Weather, runway, seat fuel, flaps. Checked. Yeah. We already did that. We don't want to contact ATC. But let's just say with this, sit, standard initial departure. Initial altitude, transponder code, 2000. So that's where we are. All right. It already said that so that's coded in. We are at radios coded in. So transponder code, transponder on standby. Let's put the beacon on. Well, we're not there yet, so let's wait. While we are here, we can check the route. So let's do that. So let me go to... let me turn some of all of this up. Get a little bit more floodlight. Give him a little bit more floodlight as well. Turn up his MFDs. Up. He is definitely going to have terrain radar. I think I'm going to go for terrain radar as well, but I will enable the weather radar because I do believe that we have broken clouds. Not terrible weather, but still. So let's go here. Move this out of the way. Let's go for flight plan. So let's zoom in a little bit because it's more like it. So we are going to take off. Oh, it's because I didn't set it on plan. Flight plan. So we are here. Going to take off. We're going to go here from... Let me just increase it a bit then. We're going to go to Doble. Odin. Luxor. Oh, that's Odin. Luxor. And all of these small points here. So it seems to be a reasonable flight plan. One other cool thing that you might see with VATSIM here is that not only can I control the volume of the radio down there with the button, I can actually also get radar views. Let me see if I can still get that. No, it has disappeared. Dang it. So we're going to go from... well, I can do something. That's a little thing I noticed. Let me see if I can. I can't remember if I can... toggle message preview plan panel. That's here. I can right here. Alright, let's see. But there's a message console. Let's try that. Xpilot, toggle message console. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I don't know if you can see this, this message console that I have in front of me, but I can type .wx EKCH. Or so I thought. Let's try that on the... Yeah, that worked. Alright, let's see... remove that. Where did I want it? I wanted to get the QNH. It's not much difference, 1012. And 157 knots. It should be okay. Alright, so now we're just waiting for all the passengers to load in. Alright, so now we can say that we have gotten all the bags on board. So let's go in and close that door. Open nice here screen. Let's should close now. Yeah, it does, I can hear it. See. Yes. Perfect. Alright, so what can we do next? We can... Let's turn the beacon on now. And get the APU running. And while that is warming up, we're going to plan our pushback. So we are here. We want to go back here. So we face north.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Alright, now we're waiting the last 3 minutes before the boarding is finished. If I'm not mistaken, we have done all the things we need. I have done all of the stuff with setting up this up here. Let me just use the keyboard shortcuts that I have. I don't think there's anything we need to do here. Yeah, let's turn on the crew oxygen supply. Maybe that's a good idea. I have tested the engine fire system, the IRS are aligned. We can turn on the fuel pumps. That's done. Of course, these are fault because we haven't started anything yet. Let's get the APU bleed running. And disconnect. see. Should be able to disconnect now. Yes. All right. Now we're ready to start our pushback. Whenever our passengers are on board. 1 minute. And then we are ready to fly to Billund and probably, hopefully from Billund to Aalborg. Alright, let me just go into VATSPY once again to be absolutely sure that my flight plan is probably filed. I don't think it is because I don't figure anywhere here, which is a little bit disconcerting. So, wait a minute, wait.
And welcome aboard flight 725. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down.
Yeah, that's because it's pre-filed. Alright, let's see. Departure time 12? Let's just say 12:30. Probably more correct. Send and receive is saved file. File flight plan. Oh, equipment. That is, I think it's L or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's L. Alright, so we have beacon lit. Before start, we don't need to.
So someone has their laptop out and they're refusing to put it away. What do you want to do?
Let's see if we can talk to the passenger and get them calmed down.
Not a problem.
Alright, let's see. Incident status: handling a passenger incident. I'm a nice guy, so don't wanna upset anyone. Turn on the seatbelt sign. Thank you. Alright, contact ATC. We're not going to do that. But we are going to call the better pushback. Come on.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Thank you very much. Let me see if I can remember which one I set to be my talkie button. Yeah, that was the one. Alright. So since we're at Unicom right now, I don't think there's anyone near us right now, but in any case, I'm going to say what I'm going to do.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
So now we're just waiting. Get the chart list open here as well. Taxi. Airport.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Scandinavian 725 at Kastrup Airport. Ramp C. Charlie 26. Pushback and engine start. Alright, so let's move parking brake.
Starting pushback. You may start your engines at your discretion.
And I will. Let's start by getting this one here, and let's start engine 2. So I hope I do believe that I that I remembered to put
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to
the what's it called? Fuel inside.
When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
Did start APO plate, right? Yeah, APO plate is on. There we go.
In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide
We got the
you.
avail.
In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
Engine mode select. Monitor SD pages. Engine 2. Engine 2 stable.
Oxygen is flowing to the mask and
Start engine 1 master.
if you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask and then
Got the hydraulic
keep your
PTU.
mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the
Two
plastic
is
pouch and
rising.
remove the vest. Slip it over
And
your
at
head.
about
Wrap the strap
25
around
we
your
should
waist and buckle
introduce
up the
fuel.
strap. Pull the strap to
But it
tighten.
does this
To inflate the
all
vest,
by
pull
itself.
firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
There we go.
blow into the mouthpieces for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from
Now
the
we
seat
are
with your arms into the
fully
strap
on
and hug
engine
the cushion
power.
to your chest. Please securely stow your
Yes.
personal items.
Available.
Make sure the seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Start the
Tampering,
chronometer.
disabling, or destroying the
Operation
smoke
complete.
detectors
Set
located in
parking
the
brake.
laboratories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat.
Parking
back
brake
in front
set.
of you.
Disconnecting
Please read it and let a
tow.
cabin
Stand
member
by.
know if you have any
Turn off
questions.
APU bleed and turn off
Again, we hope you
APU.
enjoy your flight.
Trim wheel position. That's not trim wheel, but oh, that's the trim wheel. All right, let's see. What was it? Something like 28 or something like that. I can also see it in here somewhere. Let me see if I can remember. Fuel prediction. Yeah, 28.
Tow is disconnected and pipe has been removed. Hand signals on the right. Until
So,
next
28, 26, 30, that would be 25, 26, 27, 28, somewhere around there. Something like that. Let's remove that back to norm. Trim wheel, engine motor, speed brake arm. Let's do that. We can remember it. Yes. Rudder trim reset. I just did that. Push back crew. Should be out here somewhere. Standing there. Yes. Take off flaps. That is flaps 1. Let's get the flight controls. Page. And get it up here so we can see it while we taxi. And yeah, flight control elevators. Let's do that while we taxi. But I'm going to take them off as we go. All right, we're ready for taxi. Scandinavian 771 at Echo Charlie Hotel. Scandinavian 775. Scandinavian 725 at Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Taxi to runway 22 left. All these names and all such. Let's see. Turn off parking brake. Should be turned off now. Oh,
The cabin is ready for takeoff.
let's just turn this on. Turn this on. Let's just turn it to nav 2. I don't think it's necessary. Let's set the strobe to on. No, we don't need to set it to on because we're not going to cross any runways. So there we go. Now every light that we need should be set. I'm taking a little bit wide turn here, but I want to be sure that I don't go over places I don't want to go. Alright, so we're going to go down here, then we're going to go up of Bravo, I think it's called. While we drive here, let's test some of the flight controls. Yes. Yes. Rudder. Yes. There we go. Then we're going to go up of Victor. Then turn up here. And we have another airplane inbound. So I'm going to be absolutely sure that he knows that I'm going to hold short on the runway. So this is the de-icing platform here at the Kastrup airport. Pretty heavy but we're also completely full. All right, let me just, hate it when it does that. See if I can control it a little bit with my rudder. Yeah, we did all that. Going to continue up here again along Victor 1. Then we're going to hold short on the runway. Oh, I forgot something very important. I forgot that already when we taxied out. That's not so good. Let's just put it to TRA. I want us to see all the airplanes, and we're going to do that. There we go. Then we can probably also see the one that's inbound. Maybe let's just remove this. Let's go for... Yeah, he's probably the one that's right there. That's inbound. Yeah, I can see him right now. Pretty cool stuff. Thinking about the dad. It's another guy flying an airplane. Just like I'm taxiing right now, but I think it should be in taxi mode. Just set the weather radar now that we're here. I hate it when he captures it like this. Just set it to 1. Turn that to auto. Just barely made it. Canadian 725 holding short runway 22 left. There he is. Look at that. So we're waiting for him to clear runway. So we have selected railway. Engine should be norm. It's dry. Auto brakes. Set that to max. Takeoff config test. Let's do it. Well, I need to ding the cabin crew. What's say signs on? Oh yeah, I forgot to turn all of that on.
Scandinavian 4599 landing, runway 1215. Correction 12.
The 12, so he's going to cross the runway. Let's see. Everything else seems to be in perfect order. Let's see how it looks down here. Takeoff config. Let's take the takeoff config test. Takeoff config normal. Let's set us up for takeoff. Let's turn this light up here all the way up. Nope. Runway 2 to left. Yeah, but he's going to cross in here somewhere. Alright. Scandinavian 725 lining up runway 2 to left. Oh, we should have done that. Well, nevertheless. Did all that. Strobe light, left right lane light, nose light, transponder, EKCH, seatbelt signs, packs 1 and 2. Packs.
Scandinavian 4599 landing, runway 12.
Packs on. Chronometer. Let's stop and reset. We definitely did more than the 5 minutes for the engines. They need to warm up, so let's release parking brake. That's him coming in there, so I'm going to wait for him to vacate the runway. I think it's the SAS 4599 that we can see there. It's a little hard to take this off while I'm taking off. So I'm just going to set the thrust stabilize at 50% in 1, chronometer start, thrust flex, and then monitor flex. Yeah. Zoom in, take a look at him. This is so cool. What I like most about this is that these are actually people flying.
Scandinavian 45999, taxiing to gates.
That must mean that he's vacated the runway. Scandinavian 725, take off at runway 2 to left. Alright, so let's go to... Let me just get this right here, around 50%. Stabilize. Then go to Toga. Not Toga, flex. Stick halfway down. $80 knots, releasing stick gradually. We have takeoff inhibit. This means that something is inhibited. V1 rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. follow the flight director. Go to climb. About 1,000, let's engage the autopilot. Let's remove that. So we have thrust, chronometer, thrust, yes. Landing gear, we did that. Autopilot engaged, thrust, climb flaps. Let's retract flaps when we are above S. But we can disengage speed brakes. And we can't turn this off because we don't have the landing gear out anymore.
Scandinavian 45 crossing runway 12. Correction to the left.
Yeah, that's the one we came from right now. Alright, so let's, we're at S, let's retract flaps. I'm afraid our passengers won't have much time to enjoy not being out of the seat belts. And upholding the restrictions, I'm going to set our flight level to 160. That was what we had. Enable it. So we have speed brakes, PAX 2, PAX 1 on. Oh, I think they wanted us to turn off the PAX while we took off. Runway turn off and nose light. Did that. And we're still at Unicom, so as far as I know, let's take a look at we're above 5,000, so we're going to go for standard. There we go, parameter set. Next, let's cruise. But we already set the let's see, X-Pilot, nearby ATCs. Yeah, we are EKCH, FSS, that's Florian, that's probably not near us. I'm quite sure of that. Now EKCH, that's Shanwick Oceanic with very high 124. Let's check what he has here. Oh, going through clouds. Let's turn on anti-ice on the engines. And let's turn for ignition just to be secure. No, don't need it. Alright, we're pretty okay now, so let's just let our passengers roam around.
10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and safe movies library. The flight crew has turned off the seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Alright, so he wants us to enable... and set for airport. I guess it's in case we have a... let's copy active. Let's go to secondary, copy active. Yes. Yeah, let's just leave that. Let's go to flight plan. Alright. Now we are flying in over lovely, lovely Denmark. And today I think I'm going to try to do a manual landing. Ooh. Alright. So scary. That down there looks a little bit weird, but I think it's some kind of cloud shadow that's supposed to be cast. I'm not sure, but it looks really weird. Let's get a flyby or something like that. So nice. We'll take a look outside. It's a little town down there, and I'm sure what it is. Can find it out. Go to world map. I'm quite sure that it is either Sorø. No. That is Sorø right there. Because they have sort of two lakes around them. That over there was probably Dianalund. And in a little while we're going to see a much larger city out here somewhere called Slagelse. Let's go into the cockpit view and see if we can see it down here. Pretty sure that down there, the big city, that's Slagelse. A pretty big city. Oh. No, that was not a weird... Yeah, I already sent the transponder.
In a few moments, our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
So let me see. I'm just going to follow my own standard lovely procedure. So that's 3,000 feet. So let's jot that in right now. Let's see if we can see the descent. Time of descent. thank you. Just said that X-plane would be disconnected because I wasn't in real time. No, not X-plane. X-pilot, sorry. That would be unfortunate. So we are going to fly over, well, we can't see it because of clouds, but we would have been flown over the tip of not Odense, Fyn. Let's try to look 5 degrees down. Let's just go to max. Weather and turbulence. Well, let's see if we can see anything now. "21 FPS, that's really low." I'm not exactly sure why I get so low FPS, if it's the clouds that does it. Because then I need to disable that Lua script that handles these clouds. So we're already beginning our descent. I'm going to try to connect again. Yeah, I think it is probably the cloud script, whatever it is that I've put in, that maybe is... I mean, it looks good. Let's engage the speed brakes. We might have to do a go around because I don't think we're descending fast enough. Alright, let's try to keep it at that. Let's turn on the seatbelt sign.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat, fasten your seatbelt.
We only had Luxa. Let's try to keep it at managed. If I can do anything with these try to make it give me more frames. Well, they are at 30. All right, let's auto brakes. I don't know how far that runway is. I'm going to go for medium. Might be too hard, but I don't want to take any chances. Brakes is calculated. We all that time enough. Arrival. I'm pretty sure we have all that set. We are not in open descent, so monitor. Next. Well, that is definitely not yet. But let's turn on some of the lights. Can turn off anti-ice. So, like I said, it was a very short flight with the exception.
Final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
We have captured ILS right now. Let's change to landing. Still going very fast. Let's see if I enable localizer. Doesn't change our descent, which is really... Oh no! What is it doing? Stop it. Let's turn it down to 200. I'm going to decide speed from now on, my friend. Sorry. Oh. Perhaps a little bit early too. Let me get the EKBI. Get the runway 09. Cat. Oh, that's why. We are coming from the wrong end. Alright, so let's go, I don't know. Let's go something like this. No, it should already know what we are supposed to do. We're going to go for heading, yeah, we don't need to. Don't need to speak brakes anymore. Let's go for flaps 2. We do have a little bit of turbulence here. Let's turn on these lights as well. Let's take a look and see. 10, 11, yes. Copenhagen, hot and dandy. Let's go for a managed. Going all the way out to a Dabo, which is a Dabo, which is where you usually. So missed approach, climb on 084 to D 3.8, build and turn left, climb 2000 via by so the Oslers, after climb to 3000 and join Oslers. I think I would actually go all the way out to Gilbert because I wanna have a decent amount of room to get in. All right, let's set to minus 500, minus 1000 till we are 3000. We're heading. Let's go for heading 30. Going for flaps 3. Sporting 35 FPS, that's reasonable. And weather changed. So let's... I'm not sure whether it's raining or it's foggy or whatever it is. Let me try to train radar, tow list. Let me just try something. Go to standard. See if it's rain. No, it's not rain. Got 310. I just want to have enough headroom to manage to capture the glide slope and all that. Alright, that should be enough. Let's turn left heading 084. Alright, so let's see if we can manage to put this bird down completely on my own. We're going for a full flap config this time. Let's go for heading 93. Maybe 100. Something like that. 106, something like that, yeah. Until I can have some positive idea that we have captured the localizer. About begin to move. Let's go and move 93. Slowly begin to capture it. Maybe a little bit more. Already with that localizer button, using the autopilot, turn on localizer, going to manage speed as well. No, not manage speed. Definitely not manage speed. Gear down. How long is this runway? Final flaps. $300 that can't be right. Well, we're definitely going to need the ready to hit that approach button. We're definitely going to need to set the engines in reverse. If we only have 300 meters, that can't be. No, it's visibility. I'm being perhaps a little bit stupid here, but I'm going for approach. Not yet. Can we see it? I can't see the runway yet. Going to go a little bit fast. because of tailwind. Approach phase enabled. I'm going to go into managed mode. Let's help it slow down a little bit. Ground spoilers armed. We are ready. We have complete headwind. No, it's variable. It's pushing us around. It has definitely changed. All right, let's ding the cabin. Get my feet planted. $18, $17. That's a lot of wind. Whoa. And it's pushing us all over the place. Let me just no. I can't just say that we experience a little bit of turbulence.
1,000.
Scandinavian 725 on final for runway 09 at EKBI. Is that the right button? No. Scandinavian 225 at final on runway 09 at Echo Kilo Bravo India. Oh my god. Alright, I'm being adventurous. Yeah, I know I turned it off. Oh my god. That was pretty okay. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Yeah, I did that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 3:12 p.m. and it's currently about 11 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Should be a taxiway down here. The end. Let's disarm the ground spoilers. Retract flaps. Forgot to use my tiller. Scandinavian 725 at Echo Kilo Bravo India, runway 79, vacated, taxi to gates. Alright, so let's hate it when it captures the like that. So let's turn these off, we don't need them anymore. Go to taxi. Beacon is still on. Strobe kept at auto, should have had it on, but nevertheless, probably. Let's turn on the, let's get the APU running. Alright, so let me see where we're going to taxi to. Let me show you what I'm thinking about. So we are here. We're going to taxi up here somewhere. Oh, we have two of them open. Brilliant. Let me see if I have another. That's the chart here. I think we're going to try something like, I don't know, 38, 40, somewhere around here. We're going to see, I guess we can select whichever we want when we get there. It shouldn't be a very difficult taxi because there's really only very few ways to go. But let's turn this to arc. Let's turn the weather radar off. There we go. All right. That's a good thing about Sims. You can cheat. Let's turn up here on November. Let's just take this gate 37, even though there's a card in the way. Excellent place to park, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope I don't crash my plane if I drive into him. No, he seems to be pretty... Just follow the gate here. Make it stand somewhere around the door. Thereabouts. Alright, parking brake engaged. Alright, let's turn off the lights, turn off the taxi light, the navigation light. All of that is off. Strobe off. This wasn't off. It wasn't on. Blah, 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 blah. What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else. Oh yeah, the TCAS. Let's set that in standby mode. There we go. Let's turn this to auto once again. Doesn't really matter because we didn't get to see many planes here, but trust me, you can see the VATSIM planes when you fly on the radar. When you set this to, in some planes I've seen this little button here is called thread, and then you can say on or off or something like that. But here it's auto or on, meaning that when it's on auto, it will only show you planes that sort of immediately in danger of colliding with you or close enough. But when you set it to on, you can see everything. All right, let's disengage engine 1. 2, sorry, 2. Disengage engine 1. Parking brake is set. All of that is done. We are completely as we should be. All right, let's ask for some ground stuff. Solis, open this ground services. Let's just get it all. Get everything. Oh. Popped it out. That was not what I wanted. Close. Yeah. And we have external power, so we can turn off the APU now. We don't have any engines engaged, so we can turn off the beacon. Open the door. Oh, it still wants to be popped out. Let me see if I can make it unpop. Let's see. Solis, open. Okay, so I'm just going to open it. See, Solis. Yeah, there we go. And we have all of that on. Open. Let's open some forward cargo, aft cargo. And I don't know where, but let's try to order some ground services.
Okay, I'll send the trucks.
That is very good. Let me see if I can get a good outside view. There we are. Yeah, there. I mean, passengers can jump, right? They just need to make a big jump. That's all. I mean, what the heck? Let's see how much time we have left on the deboarding. Let's ask. Deboarding status check.
What's our deboarding status?
18 minutes. 18
still
minutes. All right. All right, so let's turn on the fan here. Let's get the wheel page there. Whoop. I hate it when it locks that. Let's go to tow list and close the doors. There. Close. Alright, let's see what our passengers they had to say about this in flight. Alright, flight report. So, landing rate minus 1112 feet per minute, so that was a really tough landing. We had a non-compliant passenger. We were very slightly ahead of... What does that mean? Very slightly... Let me just turn that off. Very slightly ahead of schedule. That's okay. Hard landing, yeah, I know, but I mean, seriously. Comments.
The crew did great with the disruptive girl during boarding. I'll definitely recommend you at work.
I'm totally telling my friends about this airline.
I'm glad we're here early.
The landing was a bit rough.
Oh yes, it was.
I wish I didn't have that extra shot of rum.
I'm glad Scandinavian Airlines continues to impress.
That's good. I have earned a bronze recovery reward. Let's see what that is. Let me see. Where do I see that? It doesn't show here, but they said I got a bronze award of something. Maybe it only shows next time. Let's see. View records. Average landing minus 607. Let's see. And 27% on time. That's it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Remember, as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then dislike it. And if you want to know whenever I put out a new video, flying God knows where, or doing something else for that matter, then subscribe to my channel. You know the drill. Done it 1,000 times. You can do it again. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.